That didn't take too long.
No. Just long enough for me to come to some realizations about that two-faced, backstabbing, rodent-like partner of mine. Dissolve that partnership.
I think that's wise. Julia, you just let me know when, and I'll proceed apace.
Immediately. Immediately. Can I trust you to do that?
Of course. And I will do as you wish.
I thought it was a miracle that after everything William and I had been through, we still loved each other. That swine. He will pay for this. I swear to you, whatever it takes, he will pay for this. And you can trust me on that.
This is a surprise, Julia. I thought you went back to Port Charles.
I wasn't ready to go back yet, Ernest.
I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you about Bill Eckert's betrayal of your father. I thought a long time about it, but Julia, I have always been upfront with you, and I can't start hiding things from you now, even painful things.
I'm not blaming you, Ernie. William did what he did of his own free will. As my attorney and as my father's friend, you had to let me know about it.
Well, your father was in the wrong. There's no denying it. But the truth is, the man he loved as a son betrayed him. And not for principles, for money.
Judas Eckert sold my father to the government. The price was more than 30 pieces of silver, but the results were the same.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't. I want you to crucify him. You halt any ability he has to collect on these wages of betrayal. He shall not profit from this deal. Do you understand me? There must be some way. Is there any way that you can keep the FBI from paying him off?
As a matter of fact, there is. The document you saw, it's called an illegal incentive. If you file a petition, you can certainly halt the transfer of funds. Now, there's still a chance the government won't return them to you, but it's a certainty. They can't be awarded to Bill Eckert.
Do it. Do it now. How soon will this serpent know he won't collect a nickel from the downfall of my father?
Well, probably not for some time. Mr. Eckert strikes me as a very clever man. I'm sure he doesn't plan on collecting his reward in any obvious way.
All the better. I'll be able to cut William out of my life now so he won't be around to collect any revenge as I revel in mine. Oh, what a sweet day it will be when old Mr. Eckert comes to collect his reward and gets just what he deserves. Nothing.
I agree. That's the best course of action. Eckert won't even know to protect himself until it's too late. But Julia, tell me something. Are you going to be content to stop there?
When William betrayed my father, he didn't stop at anything. He took from my father his good name, Ernie. He tried to take his money. He took his life. I fully intend to break Bill Eckert. I'll deprive him of everything he took from my father. And when I'm finished with him, he'll wish I took his life.
So you want to extricate yourself totally from the business relationship with Eckert once and for all?
Make it vanish, as if it had never been. And don't make me have to say that again.
You may have to make some concessions.
In the short term? And I don't mind. I don't mind taking any losses as long as the end result is the demise of William Eckert.
So you will strike where it hurts, through the business.
The only way to punish a man who has no soul is through his wallet. Power and position mean everything to William, and I will not rest until I bring him down in tatters, rags, and patches.
This is Ernest Landry.
Yes, Mr. Landry, this is Bill Eckert. I'm trying to locate Miss Barrett. Have you seen her?
It's Bill.
Yes.
Yes. Hello. Good morning. Didn't you leave a message here at the office that you were going to leave town?
I really don't want to get into this right now on the phone. I'll let you know everything about it when I get back to Port Charles tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Look, Miss Barrett, we're trying to run a business here. You know, I don't understand why you just take off.
All I can tell you now is that I'm making some changes in the way you and I do business from here on out.
That sounds like an edict.
That is an edict. To William Eckert from Julia Barrett. After careful consideration, I have come to what I believe is an equitable solution for dissolving our business relationship. For sole ownership in the Port Charles cannery, I will forfeit my shares of the 6 ELQ canneries. Any differential to be negotiated afterwards.
Attention, please. Last call for passengers on flight 269 to Port Charles, departing from gate 31. Attention, please. Last call for passengers on flight 269 to Port Charles.
I may be taking over the plant myself, and I hope that I can count on you and your men to stay on and work for me.
What about Bill Eckert?
What about Bill Eckert?
Let me get this straight. You are going to run the plant alone?
Yes. Now, how about you men?
Well, hello.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Miss Barrett had something she wanted to tell us. Well, we better get back to work, guys. Let's,
Thanks, Marty. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome back. Where the hell you been?
New York. On holiday. Shopping. Business. Medical leave. Take your pick.
What game is this? What happened to straight answers?
You're right. I should be straight with you. Okay? Mr. Eckert, it's over. Finally, irreversibly, irretrievably finished.
What are you talking about?
Look around you. This is a cannery. I am your partner. Only one of these things will be true after today.
All right, you win. I'm flummoxed.
I detest, despise, and totally distrust you, and I don't ever want to see you again.
What is the reason for this all too familiar change of heart? You know, you do more flip-flops than a team of Chinese acrobats.
Sorry. The gymnastics are over for now, except for the cartwheels I'll be turning when I get rid of you, you snake in the grass, low-life, lying scum.
Okay. Okay. Now that you've mired me in a mountain of metaphoric mulch, what's your point?
You betrayed my father.
Oh, God, are we going to go through this again?
I'm not talking about how he died. I'm talking about what you did to him while he was still alive.
To wit!
To wit? This. Second paragraph.
And for your cooperation after a brief period of time, you shall then receive the aforementioned frozen assets.
You double-dealt him, Benedict Arnold. You betrayed him for money. You sold him out, you pitiful pilferer. And for that, I plan to permanently plant you in a potter's field.
This is ridiculous. Where did you get this?
From Ernest Landry. Remember him? Bounced me on his knee when I was 5. Most honest and trustworthy man I have ever known.
Yes, and where did this saint get a hold of this allegedly official government document?
None of your damn business. He got it.
It is utterly my business. Utterly. This is a fake. What makes you so willing to just jump on this piece of paper as truth?
A, because I trust Ernest Landry, and B, I don't trust you, and C, because there is an agent Yablonsky at the FBI. We checked.
Julia?
No, I think that whoever cut this slimy deal with you is feeling some remorse. A human emotion. long excised from your soul.
This is a lie.
Mr. Eckert, give it up. You can't deceive me anymore.
How can you be so foolish? How can you just jump on this without hearing my side? You know, you've got a real problem with trust, lady.
Trust? Trust. Oh, excuse me, that word does not even belong in your vocabulary. Don't say it again. Don't even think it after what you've done.
Does it even occur to you that Cesar Faison might have something to do with this? This might be part of his revenge? Huh? You know, you can get that document. You just petition the government under the Freedom of Information Act, and if there is such a document, we can get it. We can clear up this whole mess.
I know. I've already petitioned for it. But see, Mr. Ernie Landry, gee, you thought of everything, knows that they can sometimes stall people. They can deny them access to those documents. So I wonder if I'll be stonewalled.
Oh, Julia, for heaven's sakes, this is ridiculous.
No, just stop! Don't try to con me anymore. You weren't trying to save the city. You were trying to line your pockets. It's that simple.
All right, just hold on. Just hold on. This is so ridiculous. I suggest we take a deep breath. We take the day off. Let's drive out to the lake, have some lunch in that nice little...
Don't embarrass yourself. I have nothing more to say to you.
All right. I'll take the day off. I'll drive out to the lake and have some lunch.
I don't care if you take your life off and drive into the lake and die. Just sign these papers first.
I said no deal.
Why not?
Because you'd own this plant, lock, stock, and barrel. And all I'd get would be your shares of the other canneries. What kind of a trade-off do you think that's supposed to be?
A fair one?
Oh, it's highway robbery. This is the only cannery making this kind of money. And right now, I own half of it.
ELQ has 6 canneries.
Right. And what you propose would give me 2/3 of less than 1/2. And how long do you think I'm going to make anything at all with the Quartermains trying at every turn to sabotage the operations?
Oh, that shouldn't bother you. You can just retaliate in your own little special way.
For the last time! I did nothing to hurt you.
Must have been a pretty intense discussion.
Yeah, quite.
So, you the new owner?
Hasn't been settled yet.
Well, maybe I just better leave this stuff where it was till it is settled.
Don't look at me, Marty. She's the new owner.
So you accepted my offer?
No. But I trust you'll accept mine.
You do not to use that word.
I want this over with. Once and for all. Just as much as you do.
Speak.
You can have this cannery. It's the big money maker. It's also adjacent to prime Port Charles real estate. I'll take the other 6 if you throw in your 18% of ELQ stock.
Done. You'll excuse me. I have an appointment to get to.
Good. I'm going to make a phone call and then I'll leave. I'll come back and pick up my things when you're not here.
Please don't wait on my account.
I prefer not to see you again.
Wonderful. The feeling is shared.